Hi everyone, this is Carol Ann Speaks, The State of Our World on Monday, October 11th, 2021. So what is it? Good, better, and different? All three. Some of the major headlines. Um, Historian Roxanne Dunbar Ortiz says Indigenous Peoples Day shared with Columbus Day is a contradiction. Yes, because the Columbus came here, his goal was to exploit, and he had to create a genocide against native peoples living here. And he came here, and supposedly he came here in 1492. And he was an Italian, but he was sponsored by Spain, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain. And basically, he set out to destroy native peoples and put a claim on the land. But he's not the one who discovered America. That was someone else. So anyway, Indigenous Peoples Day should not be shared with Columbus Day. We shouldn't have a Columbus Day. No, he was a monster. He just killed a lot of people. He did not do anything worthwhile except to make some money by saying he discovered America. Okay, another headline. The Red Nation slams co-optation of Indigenous Peoples Day among colonial resource extraction. Yes, the colonial powers have been extracting resources from the other countries since the very beginning. When Columbus came here, he took as much resources as he could back with him. So anyway, Indigenous Peoples Day should not be mixed with Columbus Day. We should get rid of all the statues of Columbus. There's a city in Ohio named after Columbus, Ohio. Okay. And then another headline, People versus Fossil Fuels. Winona LaDuke and mass protests call on Biden to stop Line 3 pipeline. Line 3 is in Minnesota. Line 3 is being constructed by Enbridge, a Canadian company. Its goal is to produce tar sands oil that's going to go around the whole country with their pipeline and destroy native lands. Okay, another headline. Katrina vanden Heuvel on the Nobel Peace Prize winner Dmitry Muratov's fight for press freedom in Russia. Yes, Dmitry is providing press freedom for people, but at a heavy price. His newspaper has lost a lot of reporters to Putin and the Kremlin. Okay, so there's some minor headlines. Okay, Merck seeks FDA approval for antiviral COVID-19 pill, which means once you get it, you take the pill. The virus won't help you once you have the virus. Coronavirus 19 death toll in Brazil, top 600,000. That's where they have this idiot named Bolsonaro who wants to kill all his people, and he wants to kill especially the indigenous peoples. So I hope he gets the virus, he and his family. Shameful and dangerous. Oxfam slams New Deal on global minimum corporate tax of 15%. Yeah, that is a shame when there are people who have made billions off of this virus. The people in the world have to be held accountable for what they do, the leaders. People are a lot of poor people in the world, and you can't keep enriching the rich and making the poor poorer. All right, up to 72 die in suicide blast at Shiite mosque in Afghanistan. Say they're against the Taliban. Who claimed responsibility for this? Let's see. Okay, ISIS-K claimed responsibility for this because ISIS-K is an enemy of the Taliban. Okay, now, in Libya, in Iraq, They had elections, but we had a very low turnout. Now, the lights go out in Lebanon after electrical grid collapse. That sounds like what happened in Texas this past winter, where the company that was supposed to be managing the electrical grid for Texas caused a widespread blackout and loss of power for everyone. So, not so much difference between Lebanon and Texas. Taiwan vows not to bow to pressure from China as tension escalates. I hope not. In Libya, 6 refugees shot dead at an overcrowded prison camp. Yep, these people have been, they're refugees, but they put into prison camps to trying to escape from terrible places. Now, 70,000 march in Brussels demanding action on a climate emergency. Senator Sinema wants to cut $100 billion in the climate funds. I don't know. We have to really take this climate problem seriously. So Senator Sinema, I don't know. I don't know how you got elected, but you did. Abortion ban reinstated in Texas after federal appeals court ruling. Police in Dayton, Ohio denounced for dragging paraplegic black man out of car. I hope they're going to be charged for what they did. I don't know. For some reason, I hope they get charged for what they did. But who knows? Now, the Justice Department says no federal charges in police shooting of Jacob Blake. Now that's in Minnesota. He was sitting in his car and he was shot several times and has 7 shots at point-blank range last year. The shooting left the 29-year-old African-American father partially paralyzed, and the officer, Rustin Shesky, shot Blake as he leaned into his car. 3 of Blake's young sons witnessed the shooting from inside the car. The boys were just 3, 5, and 8 at the time. The Justice Department said there was insufficient evidence that the officers willfully used excessive force. I don't understand. I don't understand what he did that warranted being shot 7 times. But he was sitting in his car. All right. I think those officers should be fired. Now, Biden administration urged to halt efforts to expand immigration detention. We have enough prisons in this country. Let's not have any more, especially private prisons. Okay. 126 people, mostly Haitians, found locked in shipping container in Guatemala. Well, they were trying to get, they were taking the shipping container, and they're hoping to get to the U.S. borders, but somehow they ended up in Guatemala. Very strange. Okay. Now, January 6th committee considers charges against Steve Bannon for defying subpoena for his role in the insurrection. Hope they get him. A.G. Khan, who admitted to role in global nuclear proliferation scandal, has passed away at 85. But look what he did. He made Pakistan to a military power. Pfizer Biotech requests emergency use authorization vaccine for children 5 to 11. I hope it's safe for them. Coronavirus fatalities in Russia top 900 a day. Venezuela accuses IMF of withholding pandemic funds. So why are they withholding pandemic funds from Venezuela? I don't understand. And Venezuela is blaming the U.S. for not recognizing elected President Maduro. So anyway, I hope that they will get what they need so they can help their people. Okay, now, so I have a lot of information here, a lot of things happening. Not very much good stuff happening. All right. Let's see. What did we sing yesterday? We sang Also Your Dragons. Okay. Health. All right. Let's sing a little song. Life is worth living if you give it a chance. So don't give up and don't give in to despair. There are so many creatures who God hath created who would love to have a chance at life. So that can be a purpose to help them to live a good life. Life is very precious, so don't trifle with it. For once it is gone, you cannot get it back. Perhaps you need a new outlook on life or new friends. Life is worth living if you give it a chance. So don't give up and don't give into despair. Okay, it's a nice little song. Give you some hope. Now, thanks you for joining us this Monday, October 11, 2021, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks to Whole Federal World. Hope you join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, practice social distancing, wear a mask when the vaccine is available for you. Take it, I would take it. I had mine on May 27th, the Johnson one shot, and I'm doing fine. I had 2 sore arms and I was tired for a week, then I was good. So, now, remember, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.